Good morning, guys, and welcome to my channel. I apologize about the lighting. I'm outside by the pool, but what I have to say is more important than the lighting is. I'm here doing my bills for the month, and I'm about to pay off my house. I had a 30-year mortgage, and I'm paying it off in 11 years. So I'll be doing a video to show you how you can also do that. What I wanted to talk to you about is if you're going out and looking for a home right now, is your mortgage. Have you shopped around for your mortgage? Your mortgage is more important than selecting a home. You're always going to have plenty of homes to choose from, but getting your money, buying your money is what you're doing basically when you get a mortgage, is you're buying the money to finance that house. So you need to go out and shop around with different lenders. You need to compare the rates and the closing costs that they have. I am not a big fan of two things: 15-year mortgages and second mortgages. When a second mortgage is put on a home, to me, that says that the lender could not get you the full amount that you wanted to borrow, so they did some creative financing to get the additional funds to get you into that property. Well, as most people know, like during the recession time when people were losing their homes and everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Well, I can almost guarantee you that the majority of those homes were homes that had a second mortgage attached to them. People will say, oh, I didn't know that my rate was going to go up and my house payment was going to jump from $900 to $1,700. Yes, you did. Because I say that whenever you obtain a mortgage, you are given the amount of the mortgage, the payment. The second mortgage is explained to you in great detail from the lender, probably from your realtor, and then again at closing. The title company goes over it step by step so that you know what you're doing. But what most people did is go, well, you know what, it's only an extra $200 a month, it's only an extra $400 a month. But my question is, if you can afford a jump like that in a property, do you already have that money saved every month, sitting in a bank somewhere? If you don't, then you should not be getting a second mortgage on your property. Or second mortgage on the property that you're going to buy. That is a definite setup for failure, and there's nothing worse than being house rich and money poor. It causes tremendous stress on a marriage, all because you made the wrong choice to buy the bigger house. So go out, shop for your mortgage first, buy your money before you buy your home. Compare rates with the banks, and 15-year mortgage, the reason that I don't like that is because even though you might be getting, say, a 0.5% lower on your interest rate, and you go, oh, well, I'm going to pay it off in 15 years instead of 30. Well, what happens if you lose your job? What happens if somebody gets sick and can't work and can't make that mortgage payment? If you have a 30-year mortgage and you wanted to pay it off in 15, you can do that. You just pay the additional money every month that you would have had with the 15, but you're not obligated to that higher payment every month. So if something were to happen to you and you can't work, at least you don't have that higher mortgage to worry about. Are you following me on this, or am I losing you? Say if your payment on a second mortgage, not a second mortgage, on a 15-year mortgage, your payment on that was going to be $1,200 a month. Okay? On the 30-year, your payment was only going to be $900 a month. There's a $300 difference there between the payments. So if you can actually afford that $300 extra a month for the 15-year mortgage, go ahead and send it in every month. That's $300 more that you're paying on the house to, start. You're going to be cutting into the interest your first few years before you get to principal. So if you can afford that additional that you would have been paying with the 15-year, go ahead and send it in. Your interest rate is actually lower because you're sending in additional funds, but you're not obligated to that amount. So if you lose your job, get laid off, fired, ill, you are not obligated to that higher payment that you would have had with the 15-year. So I say if you want to pay off your house in 15 years, great, but take the 30-year financing so that you have that cushion that you won't have to come up with those extra funds every month if something catastrophic happens in your life. And whenever you're looking for your mortgage, go to several lenders, have them explain everything to you, and the difference between a pre-approval and a full approval. I can do a video on that next, as a matter of fact, to explain that to you so that you'll know when you're going out to lenders that you have a little bit of knowledge on what to do. But you definitely have to shop for your money first. If you just took the first loan that you could get and you're now out house shopping, I say stop. Go back to step one, go to a few more lenders and see what you can get. The difference can end up being thousands of dollars. When you're talking about the biggest purchase you will ever make in your life, the number one major purchase in your life, you need to take it slow, you need to be informed and educated, and you have to buy that money first. So if you've owned a home before, have you ever had a mortgage company contact you and say, I just bought your loan, I'm your new lender? Well, banks do the same thing. They buy and sell mortgages all the time. If they bundle together a bunch of mortgages and they're just making a fraction on it, that ends up being hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars to them. Then the next bank that buys it might hold on to it for a little bit. They have their own contacts. Then they bundle a bunch of mortgages and they sell those off. What the banks are doing is they're buying and selling money to each other. So what you need to do is go out and buy your money before house shopping. So like I said, it can make a big difference as far as what you're paying every month. And, you know, to be able to get into a house that's affordable, that you've saved a lot of money on, there's no better feelings than that. Next video, I am going to explain the difference between pre-approval and full approval, so that you will have that knowledge as well whenever you're home shopping. This is a great time to buy a house that will be your house. But it's a great time to buy. You know, everybody's shopping before the kids get into school. They want to be in their new homes. And it's warm outside. You can see the grass green and stuff whenever you're shopping and envision yourself living there. So it's perfect time to buy a house. But you have to have your money first. I can't say it enough. And shop for it because you're actually buying it. You know, and don't take the first offer that you get. Be selective. And you can negotiate with the lenders as well. So next video will be on how to know the difference between a pre-approval and a full approval mortgage loan, and then I will also include in there how to negotiate and fees that are going to be on your closing statement that you need to be asking questions about. But at least if you get this part down that I'm saying to you, to shop for your money. Go out and buy your money, but compare different lenders. Look at it just as if you were buying a car, like you're buying your house. You need to buy that money first. So I can't say it enough. You have to compare lenders so that you get the best deal for you and your family. Okay? So next video will be on the difference between, I'm sorry about the hair. I've got my hair down because it's still not so humid that I have to get it up in my famous bun. But I just wanted to, I literally stopped what I was doing to record this because I can't stress enough how important it is that you buy money, and you want to buy money that's on sale, or use a coupon, let's put it that way. But it can make a big difference in your payments, and then you can free up some money for vacations, stuff for your home, whatever. So go out and look at the different mortgages and what's available to you, and anything that a lender tells you, get it in writing. You know, you can have a problem can pop up and you can go, well, you said, and no, I didn't. Get it in writing. So anything they're promising you that they're going to do for you, that they have for you, this is their deal of the day, great. Send it to me in writing. So shop for that money, ladies and gentlemen, and get the best deal that's out there. Watch for my next video on pre-approval versus full approval. I hope that you have a great day, and whether I see you over at the beach, or if you buy a house on a farm and have a big barnyard, I know I'll see you again, and wherever it is, we'll be talking bargains. Thanks for watching.